Hi guys, my name is Nishita Agarwal and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Ta-da-da-da-da-da. I am really excited for this video because I know a lot of you guys have your Instagrams and probably it's been taking a lot more than you ever thought that it will take, and you're just not growing and you don't feel motivated at all, and you feel like the Instagram algorithm was probably built to only diminish your growth, or probably Instagram algorithm sucks or something of that sort. And in this video, I'm going to be breaking a lot of those things for you, and I'm going to be telling you how you can keep yourself motivated when you just don't feel like it. So let's get into this video. Before getting into this video, let me just tell you that this channel is all about social media, business, and manifestations. So if that's something that you're interested in, I am sure that you will love this place. So make sure that you subscribe right away. Let's get into the video. The very first thing that I want you to do right now, right here, is this. Take your phone, go to your insights, and do this. I really want you to really get to it and understand what kind of analytics matter when you are growing, when you run a business, and what kind of analytics or what kind of growth does not matter. So if you're still stuck with the likes or the comments or even the followers, well then, my friend, my darling, you are definitely worrying about the wrong kind of analytics. And let me tell you why those kind of things are not really important, will not really give you growth, will not really boost you, and will not really actually matter in about a couple of months or a couple of years. Firstly, all of these three things can be bought on Instagram. Well, if you haven't heard about that, well, welcome. I just told you something that most of the people do on Instagram, and that is not a great practice, but people do that. People buy followers, people buy likes, people buy comments. And all of these three things, as trashy as it sounds, does not really help you. Right? So even if you feel like, oh my God, when I'll have 1,000 followers, I will probably have 100 buyers. Well, that is not the case. If you buy bot followers, well, you will not really have 100 buyers, and all of that math will be full of, you get it, right? So do not believe in those three metrics. And I'll repeat them again for you: likes, comments, and followers. But metrics that you really should be kind of, really putting your attention in, or probably really noting down, are these three. One is your impressions, second is your reach, and third are your profile visits, right? Now, let me tell you why this is important. Well, these three metrics really tell you if you are on the right track, if you are doing Instagram the right way, or if your audience literally hates you, something that your mind has been telling you forever. Now, let me tell you how to actually, find out these three numbers and how you can really be understanding if you are growing or if you're not. So what are impressions? Impressions are just something when a person views it, or just like person doesn't even tap on it, Instagram just shows it in the grid, in the stories, probably in the recommended, somewhere like that, right? That are your impressions. The reach is when a person actually sees it. It doesn't matter if that person double clicks it or something like that. Impressions can be a repetitive number. For example, if I view a post 2 times, it will be 2 impressions, but it will be only 1 reach. So you can say reach, or like distinguishable views or different views, right? Not from the same user. Whereas impressions could be many from the same user as well, right? Impressions and reach are like 2 such very important analytics that you should actually be interested in, because that entire thing is done by Instagram algorithm. That entire thing is run by the Instagram algorithm, and it really helps you in understanding if you're on the right path or not. The next number that you really should be beating your head around is the profile visits. And as I say, if your profile visits are not converting into followers, that means the issue is not Instagram algorithm, it is your content. I'll say it again. If your profile visits, like when a person visits your profile, are not really turning into followers, well, the issue is not Instagram algorithm, it is your beloved content that you think is working but is actually not working. And that is an issue that I see with so many people, because Instagram algorithm is doing the job. Instagram algorithm is being a good recommender system and is showing your post, your video, your content to a lot of people. If they are not following back, or if they're just double tapping and moving ahead, that means your content is not driving the traffic to the right place. Your content is not able to convert. That means there's an issue with your content. Now, again, if you're like, oh my god, I always knew that there was an issue with my content, but I just did not know. Well, you're welcome, but I do have a complete video about this. So if that's something that you're interested in, I will make sure that I will link it up here or link it down in the description box. That is something really important that you should be understanding, that it is not really the fault of Instagram algorithm that you're not growing. Now, after you understand these three very important analytics, it is time to get you motivated about your growth, about your Instagram journey, and all of those things. So, firstly, if you're not growing on Instagram, one thing that you should stop worrying about is one, followers, likes, and comments. I know that I mentioned this before in the video as well, but I really want you to stop worrying about these three wrong metrics. People have spoken about this so much on YouTube, on Instagram, that these three metrics are absolutely wrong when it comes to measuring your, likability, or when it comes to understanding if you're actually making an impact on people or not, right? Whereas the metric that you should really be counting is, are you getting enough conversations in your DMs? Are you getting enough people tagging you in their stories? That's community. Are you getting a lot of comments, or kind of getting tagged in a lot of comments from your community? Those things are important. And here is why I really want you to understand this. Instagram really supports you more when you are a part of community, whether it be through a lot of DM conversations that you do, a lot of story responses that you get, or probably just commenting back on their post, and all of those things, right? These things really matter to Instagram algorithm, and Instagram sees when you make people stay on the algorithm. Instagram sees when you make users stay on the platform more, and that is when it really pushes out your content more. So here is actually something really, really good that you could be doing when you're just growing and you're like, I don't know why I'm stuck. Stop worrying about the wrong metrics. The second thing that I really want you to do when you are in that journey, I would say I was at this stage last year, and it was pretty difficult for me on many days, on many weeks, and at a lot of crazy times as well, right? So something that I really want you to do when you get in your head about, oh my god, why am I not growing, just go on like a 1 to 2 day detox, Instagram detox. Literally delete the application, enjoy your life, and come back. The reason this tip is so important, and it always works, is because you started your Instagram journey to create an impact, or to probably just document your journey, or to probably just bring in a kind of an element that you thought was missing on your platform. And now, because you feel like the numbers aren't growing and multiplication and exponential growth isn't happening, you feel like, oh my god, I'm just not good enough. So the best thing to again connect with your why would really help you in understanding that the numbers do not matter. Tip number 3. If you are a business and you're not getting enough clients on Instagram and you're again worrying about the wrong metrics, stop doing that. The best way to get clients on Instagram or on any social media application is to really have other conversations. Stop, waiting for people to come to you and be like, hey, I want to buy this product, because that will never happen. It will literally never happen. And I really want to break this myth. Only if your content is strong enough will people come to you. If your content sucks, even all the organic reach that you get, your reach, your impressions, your profile visits will go down the drain. And that is why, as a business specifically, it becomes very important for you to put out stories, to put out reels, to put out lives, to put out IGTVs regarding your product, offering your product, talking about you and your product and how will it benefit X, Y, Z. And tip number 4 that I have for you to keep you motivated when you are trying to grow on Instagram and some things are just not working out, believe that you have come a long way. Look at your past wins, look at your past experience, and learn from it. This tip is again something that I really give to a lot of people, because I believe that you only grow when you look back at things, and you kind of understand how beautiful it is that all of the things combine to take you where you are right now. So stop judging yourself. Stop being so hard on yourself. Stop, really focusing on the wrong kind of metrics, and do what is required. That is it for this video. I really, really, really hope that this video gave you a lot of insight on what kind of metrics you should be following, what is a mistake, why you're not growing, and how to keep yourself motivated as a business or as a content creator on Instagram. That is it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.